What's up, guys? This is Titan Lifestyle. It's Friday, 2 p.m., so you know what that means. I do this every week, Titan Lifestyle. I go over therapy of the week. I talk about some crazy topics that I pick out for you guys, Titan events, and my favorite question and answers. So Q&A is always my favorite thing to do. But let's start up. Let's see who's first on. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to get on here. I'm a little bit late. We had to get everything set up because we have a special guest here at Titan. Michael Hearn, the Titan himself, is here at Titan. Very excited to be collabing with him. You guys are going to see him in a lot of videos coming up soon. Going to get a workout in after this. Very excited about that too. But Michael Hearn is in the house. Very excited that the Titan himself is actually here at Titan. So it kind of works out hand in hand. It fits right with what we do here at Titan. The guy hasn't aged in like 30 years, which is amazes me. But let's get right into it. We got Pepper042677 on here. RB Diver, we got Precious Davina, YG Lee. How many more days do you have? Should be almost official now. I know YG Lee, if you guys don't know who he is, he tunes in every week. It's been a countdown until he's officially with Titan. I believe he was underage, so I think he's 21 now, I believe, or 25. I'm not sure. But
should be 21 now.
Yeah, he should be 29 now. He should be officially with Titan. I think last week he said 7 days, so it's been 7 days. So YG Lee, let me know. Are you official now or not? We also have Mr. Abdul Malik on here, Alpha Queen 1222, Killer King, One Kind Grinds, B Tolly, GGMA Industries, Ray C 084. A lot of people on, but I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Get your questions ready and start giving them to me right now, guys. I'm ready to answer questions. That's what I love to do. It could be about anything. It could be about fitness. It could be about Titan therapies. It could be about healthy eating, working out, anything you want to pick my brain at. I got a little bit of knowledge in my head. I can spit game with you guys. So let me know what your questions are, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as possible. Now, you guys know it's the summertime. So the summertime, everybody wants to get in shape. A lot of people wait before it's too late. But everyone's always looking to, not everyone, but for the most part, people are looking to burn fat. They want to get leaner. They want to get tighter for the summer. There's a lot of ways you could do that. A lot of therapies you could do that with here at Titan. Also, you could do it with a clean diet and also working out. But if you want to accelerate that process, if you want to take something that actually burns fat, AOD 9604 here at Titan Medical, that will do the job. A lot of these fat burners you guys see over the counter, all they are is caffeine and appetite suppressants. So what does that do? It gives you energy and it suppresses your appetite. But there's no fat burning effects to it. It's basically just giving your mind or your stomach the ability to work out. Now with this AOD 9604, it's proven in laboratory tests to actually burn fat. Actually burn fat tissue, not just give you energy, not to suppress your appetite. Now, if you guys are looking for an alternative to semaglutide, I know that's like the biggest thing now, which we have here at Titan 2. Our name is Aries, but if you call and ask for Aries, you're going to get semaglutide. If you're looking for an alternative to semaglutide, this is the way to go. It's an injectable therapy as well, but the key with this is if you want it in a capsule form, we could do that for you too. So if there's a lot of people out there, they hear all the great benefits of semaglutide, but they don't want to take injections, even though they're not safer and more effective, that's a whole nother show. But if you guys are looking for a capsule fat burner, something that's a little stronger than our ECA Plus that actually targets specific fat loss, go with AOD 9604. Again, we service nationwide, every state but Idaho. So just call 727-389-3220, or you could text that number as well. We can take care of everything over the phone. With this, fill out the new patient paperwork. If you need blood work, we can send someplace closest to you. We're your one-stop shop here at Titan. Just call the number and let them know what you need, and we'll take you from there. See who else we got on here. I want to give some more shout-outs. A couple more people jumped on. We have, let me see, any questions? Any specials on blood work coming up? Missed the Father's Day sale, unfortunately. 4th of July, there's also a special, but I'm telling you right now, B Tolly 06, shoot me a message, and I'll see what I can do, see if I can get you that deal for you. I know it's a little bit late, but shoot me a message directly. If you guys are also interested, coming up in July, we're going to have another special. So usually around holidays, I mean, obviously not birthdays, but because everyone's birthday is different, but usually around major holidays, Father's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you guys celebrate, usually around holidays, we'll have sales. So be on the lookout a couple weeks before the holiday to we'll let you know about the sale. And again, if you guys want to know about our newsletter, you could text the line. I believe it's 22828. you could text that number and you can get all this information sent to you directly to your email as well. But yeah, shoot me a message, B Tolly, and I'll see what I can do. There's France Dupaville on here. Chito and Ronnie. Chi-Town. Oh, Chi-Town. I'm bad with the names. Chi-Town, right? Nice. Is there a clinic in L.A.? There's no clinic in L.A., but again, we service nationwide. This is for Fernea 76. No clinic in L.A., but if you call the number, we service all 50 states, again, except for Idaho. We service all of California, all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. So if you need anything, call the number. What we'll do is we'll send you to a place closest to you to get your blood work done. Once the blood work comes back to us, a medical provider will call you, whether it's Skype or FaceTime, go over your blood work and everything with you, and then we'll just take it from there. Now, if there's therapies or HRT or something you need, once our doctors or medical providers prescribe it to you off of your blood work, once it's prescribed to you, then it's going to get shipped to you from a U.S. pharmacy closest to you. So it's all coming from a U.S. pharmacy. And again, we service all 50 states except for Idaho. People in Idaho, if you need the stuff, and you know someone that's in a neighboring state, we can send to their address and they can ship to you. That's legal. But again, we just can't ship directly to Idaho. Hopefully that changes soon. If it does, we'll let you guys know. Chi-Town Ronnie said, does it affect the hair at all? No, it does not affect your hair at all. No worry about hair loss with this product. A lot of the stuff people take that isn't over the counter, that's illegal, that helps with whether it's muscle building or fat loss, that stuff, if it raises your DHT or if it's high androgen, that can make your hair go away. But again, you're not going to have to worry about that with AOD 9604. And again, if you guys are afraid or don't want to take injectables, ask and we can get that compounded for you in a capsule form as well. Lisa E. Banks, shout out to Lisa, Jay Galloway, Predatorian Black, Jared Cruz is on here. A lot of people. Guys, shoot me your questions. I'm here now. If you need answers to your questions, I'll do the best I can. It's better to ask me than to ask someone who isn't familiar with the product or to Google search. If you guys Google search Titan products, unless it's coming from a Titan website or a Titan itself, you can't really Google search our products because they're special blends. You can Google the ingredients individually, but say for instance, if you Google Hercules Potion, unless it's Titan's Hercules Potion, you're not going to be able to get information on that. So it's always good to ask me, ask John, call the number, get the correct information about our therapies, as opposed to just asking Dr. Google, like I always like to say. Legendary Kari 23, Tommy Mixa, Tom Beff, Edith's Cali, Seth Jordan. I haven't seen him in a while. Seth Jordan 3.0 is on here. Believe Jesus is Lord is on here. I think we have another question down there. I saw something pop up. Oh, like the necklace. Yes. Gym for life. So the necklace fits. I'm not a bling blingy guy, but I'm a gym guy. So this is what I wear.
How long you had that one?
I've had this necklace maybe about five years now. 5 or 6 years now.
All right, you want to get into the first topic?
Yeah, let's get into the first topic. I already talked about therapy of the week, but I'll touch base on that a little bit more. AOD 9604, guys. Now, AOD 9644, again, it's a fat burner. It can be ejectable or capsule form, like I said before. If you guys are looking for something, an alternative to semaglutide, or I've tried semaglutide, now you want to try something else, you could try this. Again, it can be in a capsule too. So I know people always ask that they wish we did have stuff in capsules. Now, when you call the line, very few products we do have can be put into capsules also, but it's always good to ask. This is one of those products. But again, it's our therapy of the week right now. Call the line, message me if you'd like a discount. And again, we service all 50 states, so nationwide. Now, if you guys also, with the newsletter, I said earlier about the newsletter, if Art could pull up the number that you could text, if you guys text this number on the on our newsletter, that way you won't have to listen to me every week to figure out when the events are. You could always watch me. I love you guys watching me, but sometimes people have to rewatch just to find out when the events are. If you guys text this number, you're going to get a newsletter sent to your email, so it'll just be updated. So all you got to do is literally just check your email. If we have new events coming up, the new ones will be on there. You can just check your email. It's real easy to go. But let's get into this topics real quick while Art pulls up that number. Look younger while you age with healthy eating and working out. Yes, this is a topic that something that I thought of talking about today. I get asked a lot, especially if people haven't seen me for 10 years or 15 years. I get asked a lot, what are you doing? You look the same or you look younger than you did before. Now, before, if you guys don't know, 10, 12, 13 years ago, I first hit 300 pounds. I had abs. So even though I had abs, I was 300 pounds. I was fairly lean. I was eating McDonald's every day. I was like, oh, I could survive off genetics. I don't need to eat that, you know. Now, 280, 285, I feel a lot better. My core is a lot tighter. And the reason is because I don't want to age. Like, I'm literally fighting my body, the way my body looks, with healthy eating and working out. So I feel like a lot of people can do that. Don't just say, oh, when I was younger, I could get away with eating this, so now I eat this, and that's my excuse to just keep on eating it. If you know when you were younger you could get away with eating certain things and you can't now, then just don't eat them now. You know, it's the easiest way to do it. So if back in the day you could drink soda and fast food and still look good and still have the body you want, if you can't do that now, you can't still be working out now and still be eating that junk. It defeats the purpose. So like I tell people all the time, whether it's your skin, whether it's your hair, whether it's your nails, whether it's your connective tissue, your ligaments, your muscles, that could all age gracefully if you continue to work out, take your Titan therapies, HRT, if that's something you need off of your blood work, and again, just eating healthy. So things I used to eat when I was a lot younger, I don't eat anymore. I basically only really eat 5 things. I eat oatmeal, either eggs or egg whites, fruit, brown rice, white rice, and steak. That's literally the only thing I eat. The only type of proteins I eat are eggs and steak, and the only type of carbs I eat are brown rice, white rice, and oatmeal. And that's just works best for me. And I found ways to blend that up and get it easier to get down. So the easiest thing when I tell people is, if you want to age and you want to look like you haven't aged, just as the years go on, find out foods that work best for you, that's going to digest properly, because not everybody can do chicken and broccoli and all that. Find food that digests properly, that's not going to give you indigestion or heartburn or distension, and literally just eat those every single day at the same amount of time over years and years and years. And over time, you won't even realize the changes in your body until you put a picture. Year 1 is the year 5. I don't notice the changes in my body. My arms still measure the same, but they're a little bit more cut, less body fat on them. But I don't know changes to my body unless I look at pictures when I had my shirt off back then as to now. I thought I was looking good back then with the abs. Now I'm a lot crisper again off the diet. Now, if I was younger, I probably still would be eating Five Guys and McDonald's and Ben & Jerry's every single day, because I could. But now I can't. So if you guys want to age, look better when you age, you got to step up your game. If you have a better job now, if you have a better house now, if you have a better car now, if you have a better spouse, if you have this, if you have that, that's great. Why not have a better body? Why not be healthy and live the healthy lifestyle? That's what we preach here at Titan, healthy lifestyle. So I don't want to be rich and fat. I just don't want to. If the more money I get, the better my body is going to look, because I'm going to have more resources, better food, better, everything, better therapy. So if you guys want to fight age, eat clean. If you guys need help with that, I can do that too. But yeah, don't accept getting old. If you have to work out harder, if you have to shave because you're too hairy now, if you have to lay out in the sun, whatever you have to do to fight that age, do it. This is bodybuilding. Even if you're not a bodybuilder, you could always work on your body. You work on your finances, you work on your relationships. Why not work on your body too? So eat clean and age slowly. More questions on here. Here we go. If you guys want to, I said earlier about the number. If you text Titan Medical, all one word, capital, text Titan Medical to the number 22828. So go on your phone underneath send, put 22828, and then just text capital Titan Medical, all one word. If you text that, hit send, you're going to be automated. So then now you're going to be receiving updates. You're going to be receiving the Titan newsletter, so you can find out when the show is, when the events is, when the appearances, and all the different stuff that we have. And also therapy of the week, and also specials. Because if main thing people want to know about is the specials, once you text Titan Medical, all one word, to 22828, you're never going to have to answer that question again. It's always going to be coming to you. And we're not going to bother you. It's not going to be 50 million emails and texts a day. But when the information comes out that's new, that's when you'll get the information.
Let's check we want to look at some comments. See if we got any.
Yeah, see if we got any more. Let's see.
We got a lot of people to join. All right, we were right about here with the shout out. You want to give a shout out?
Shout out to, are you guys accepting ambassadors? We're always accepting. We're always willing to look to see what we can do as an ambassadors. Physique _ Reek just said, looks like you compete too. Looks like a natural physique guy. Looks good physique too, from what I can see. But yeah, we're always up to see what you guys have to offer. Just shoot me or shoot Titan Medical your info. And just let us know. One thing I will say, because I get asked this question almost daily: how can I be with Titan? Do you work with athletes? It's not going to matter if you're an IFBB pro, and it's not going to matter if how popular you are in quote unquote the fitness community. It's more to it than that to be with Titan. I mean, we have people that are top 5 in the world that we wouldn't take on as athletes, because we don't just look at, do they have a certain look. We don't just look at, are they a professional athlete. We look at everything. We look at the background. When you're wearing that Titan clothing and you're walking around in public, are you going to represent the company well? Are you the type to go in and out of jobs all the time, or in and out of sponsorships all the time? A lot of people here at Titan, we've been here for years now. So, but yeah, you got a great physique. Shoot us a message. We'll see what we can do. We're always open to see what we can do. Always open for it. Shout out to Amanda Snooks on here, Mortgage Captain, Barbarera, NJ Neil Joe, looks like New Jersey Neil Joe, Coach. Oh, shout out to Chris. What's up? Chris is down here. Coach D Patillo. What's up, man? I am Pandora Coach, Mandora, ASAP Beast, HP Morellis, Righteous John, Tiger, Burnett, Coach Ham, Thomasville. A lot of people on. Asian Panda, Marcos, Rachel, Brian Pettiford, E. Escobio, Rocky Bear. How do we send you info? Rocky Bear just asked how we're sending info. Shout out to Q too. I see she just joined. How do you send us info? I'm not sure exactly what info what you're willing to send. Just let me know what info you want to send, and I'll let you make sure I can get you the right email or phone number. Mikey's on here too. Shout out to Q on there. Moero, I'm sorry with his name. Simba 83, Manny Martinez. I like that name. Kaji guy said, "What's up, Drew? What's up? Cake by the Ocean." I like the name. Cake by the Ocean 129. Yeah, jump in the next topic. Regular daytime naps linked to healthier brains. This kind of goes hand in hand in what I was just saying, because as I'm getting older, I like to quote it, I'm taking my old man naps now every single day. So, and I'm needing them too. So, yeah, study shows that regular daytime naps link to bigger and healthier brains. I mean, the title basically says what it is. The more naps you take, or regular daytime naps, through the studies that they've done, they've shown that people have healthier or bigger brains because of the rest. I mean, that just goes hand in hand, saying your body needs rest. It's even saying that a nap as little as 15 minutes. Let me pull it up for you guys. It said something as small, a nap as small as 15 minutes to 20 minutes could change. It reduces reaction times. Aging reduces reaction time. So just a small nap, either whether it's 5 to 15 minutes, can actually help. So a lot of times people are like, oh, I don't have time to take a nap. I need at least hours and hours. Studies have shown that if you even take a 20-minute nap, it will help with recovery. It'll help with everything. It'll help with, your daily functions and all that stuff too. So very important if you guys take a nap. If you're younger, you may not need it as much. You may not think you are. But everybody I know that's 40 and up, they love their afternoon naps. They love their weekend naps, daytime naps. They love their naps before they go out. I got to take my nap before I go out, so I'm not tired and all that. But, hey, it works. Don't be afraid to take a nap, whether it's 20 minutes, whether it's 2 hours. I mean, it helps. Sleep is very important. So if you guys can't sleep throughout the night, like I have trouble sleeping longer than 5 hours, make sure you get that nap. If you're going to bed at 12 midnight, waking up at 5 in the morning every day, at the end of the day, depending on whether you do for work, 3, 4 o'clock, or even if it's 5, 6 o'clock. If you go to work all day and you come home and you want to go to the gym, go to sleep for an hour, then go to the gym. It's much better than to be standing on your feet or working or whatever you're doing all day long. That's why it's very important to work out in the morning. But be on your feet all day long and then get off and then go straight and grab your food and then go straight to the gym and then work out and then go straight home and then wind down for an hour and then go to bed. It'd be better off going home, taking a nap, or even taking a day off and sleep that one day and get hit hard the next day. But yeah, very important. I didn't realize before reading this article and looking at other articles too, because and when I pull up articles for you guys, I don't just pull up one and say, oh, it is what it is. I try to make sure the information is accurate. So I'll pull 3 or 4 articles and pick the best one. But even from the other articles, I didn't realize that only 15 or even 5-minute nap could actually help. So in the morning time when I used to always talk junk to people, why he keeps hitting snooze all the time? It's only 9 more minutes. What's 9 minutes or 10 minutes? Apparently 10 more minutes actually gives you a little bit of something. So yeah, take your naps, guys. Don't be afraid to take your naps. Get your sleep. Do what you have to do to take a nap. Even if you have to tell people, look, I'm taking a nap. A lot of times daytime naps are hard because it's loud. People don't turn off their phones or there's other stuff going on. If you guys got to take a nap, make the room dark, turn the blinds down, put the AC or heat, depending on what state you're in. Shut your phone off, let people know I need to get my sleep. Like, don't be afraid to let people know I need to sleep. Like, sleep is very important. Very, very important. You don't want to lose sleep and then be swerving at the wheel, or if you have a job working in sales, or if you're in the medical, you don't want to be tired at work. That affects everything. It affects everything. Someone's asking about products. You're asking about, Rocky Bear is asking, how could he get info or send info?
Yeah, remember he was asking, how do we contact you guys? Then now he just said about products, and he said, you already text the line.
Yeah, if you text that line, text the line that I just mentioned, text Titan Medical to 2282, I believe it is. And
they can just text the line, 727-389-3220. Hey,
yeah.
I'm interested in products, and they'll get back to that.
Okay. Yeah, also, just like Art said, you guys, you could just text the main line or call the main line, 727-389-3220. Just call them and say, I'm interested about your products. You send me info, and they'll either tell you about it or they'll send you it. But you could always call. If you have any questions, you can always call. Or text. If you guys don't want to talk, or if you're at the office, you can't talk, or this and that, shoot us a text. I'm interested in your product. Please send me info. Set your phone down. Next thing you know, you're getting the information. So it's a lot easier, too.
What we got on? We got
the Hokey, Mr. Nice Guy, YSYJ, Furky, Web Designs, Candy Chin, Shannon Sims, Turk Savar, Lopez, Big Rod. Shout out to Big Rod. That looks like B Muzon, is it? Did she change her name?
Which one?
DSEDGEIE.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Did you change your name? You look like someone that's always on here. Those eyes look familiar. But Big Rod's on here. Precious Divina says thank you. Bless 5 for 77. Need info, please. Again, Manny, if you call 727-389-3220, or you could also text 727-389-220. Let them know you need info, and they will send you as much info as you need. BLF's Lifts is on here. What's up, brother? Big Rod's on here. Hey, Rod, we got to get a workout in real soon. Real soon. Maybe even tomorrow if you're down. Actually, no. Rod doesn't do Saturday, so Sunday. Every time I ask Big Rod, let's get a workout on a Saturday, I don't do Saturdays. Okay. Sunday. We go Sunday. Whatever he's doing is working, man. He looks great at like 50 years old, 53 years old, something.
All right, man. I don't see any more questions.
That's pretty much it. I'll linger around for a little bit, guys. If you have any more questions, again, I love your questions, so keep shooting me the questions. Shout out to Rich JH52 just joined as well. Let's get into some of these events. We have some Titan events coming up. August 3rd to August 5th, the Tampa Pro, one of the biggest professional bodybuilding shows in the country. There's a couple bigger ones like Olympia and Arnold, but the Tampa Pro outside the Olympia, Arnold is one of the biggest. It's an Olympia qualifier, professional bodybuilding show, and it's also an amateur show too. So you're going to see people in the NPC, which is amateur, also in the IFBB. It's August 3rd through the 5th. It's a Tim Gardner show. Tim Gardner does an amazing job. He's like he is, if not the best promoters. His shows always run great. His staff is always good too. One thing I will say about Tim Gardner, shout out to Tim Gardner's staff, because every show I've been to, his staff's been on point. Whether it's the guys checking wristbands at the door, whether it's the ladies backstage, whether it's the lady at the curtains, everybody's always real professional, always real nice. So shout out to Tim Gardner and everybody that works at his shows. Again, that's Tampa Pro, August 3rd to the 5th. Titan is the official sponsor, the title sponsor. So we're not just going to be there. We're going to be all across the stage. We're going to be handing out trophies. We're going to be all over the place. This is the Titan Medical presents Tampa Pro this year. So very excited about that. We're going to be giving out free B12 shots during the Tampa Pro. So if you come by the Titan booth, fill out a small waiver. It takes real quick, small waiver, and then you can get an absolutely free B12 shot. There's nothing you have to do to get this B12 shot other than fill out a slip of paper and give us your email. It's not like if you get a B12, it's free that day, then you have to sign up, or later on you have this fee. 100% free B12 shots at the Tampa Pro. Our medical providers will be there giving out the shots. I don't give out shots. I'm not a medical provider. We'll have doctors, nurses, APRNs, whatever there to do that for you. So, and again, if you guys are interested to see how injections work, how to take injections, what do they feel like, or to see someone else get one to realize it's not that bad, now's your time. Show up at the Tampa Pro. You can sit right there and watch people get their injections. They're literally talking, not even paying attention. You don't feel anything. So this might be your breaking point where, okay, I'm ready to switch over to the good side and get away from the pills and go with the injections. So that's Tampa Pro, August 3rd through the 5th. It's at the Grand Hyatt too, guys. Grand Hyatt Bayport. So a lot of times, if people are Googling Hyatt, there's like a million Hyatts. Like in Orlando, there's a million Rosens. It's at the Hyatt Bayport. It's like literally 5 minutes from the airport. So if you're coming in, if you stay at a hotel near the airport, you'll be closer to that hotel if you don't stay there. After that, we have St. Pete Fashion Week. That is September 15th and 16th. I'll be ripping the runway. I'm not sure what I'll be wearing. We'll have the girls ripping the runway. It's just a fun time. We have a whole bunch of other models are there too from other companies modeling other fashion wear. We'll be modeling the latest Titan wear. I'm sure the ladies will have some of the Titan dresses on or some of the Titan athletic wear. I'll be modeling some of the Titan formal wear and athletic wear. So it's going to be a great show. Again, that's September 15th and 16th. That's at St. Pete Art and Fashion Week. And again, I believe that location is to be determined still. Is it still?
Let's find out.
The location is still to be determined. So again, if you guys text that number I told you, get all these updates, or again, just call the line if you're interested, if you want to figure out exactly where it is. There's a casting call and stuff on here too. So if you go to the website Cars and Couture, you can see everything on there. But as of right now, it's to be determined. As soon as I find out whether it's this week, whether it's on the show next week, I'll let you guys know exactly where that is. But again, it's September 15th and 16th. After that, Hurricane Pro, October 21st, another Tim Gardner show, another great event. This is a national qualifier show, so it's amateur and pro. So I love shows that's amateur and pro, so you guys can see amateurs and pros. It's a good way to stack yourself up against the pros too. As you're backstage, you can kind of be looking like, okay, do I really have what it takes? Blah, blah, blah. So that's October 21st, Hurricane Pro. And that location, I believe, is to be determined. It says on the paperwork, but I believe it might be at the Coliseum. I think we could pull that up.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm thinking it was at the Coliseum. I believe it was there last year. I'm hoping it is because that's a great venue.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Oh, there it is, Coliseum.
Yes, so it is at the Coliseum. So the Hurricane Pro, which is October 21st, another Tim Gardner show, that's going to be at the St. Petersburg Coliseum. It's right on 4th Ave North in St. Pete, so it's right off the highway. It's not hard to get to. The parking's good. The venue's good. It's like an older, small theater, so it's good energy in there. And again, that's going to be October 21st. After that, we will be at the Olympia in Orlando. The O in the O. Olympia in Orlando. Can't wait. That's going to be November 2nd to November 5th. Amateur Olympia is before that, so shout out to all those competitors competing in Amateur Olympia. We'll be there for the Olympia. It's at the Orange County Convention Center again. Last time it was in Orlando, it was very small and modified because it was during the whole shutdown. It was during the whole pandemic, so everything was kind of off. It was the last minute, so it was a small expo. The event the event turned out well, but it was just a lot smaller than what it would be. So you can't judge this Olympia off of last Olympia in Orlando. It's going to be huge. There's going to be thousands of vendors. It's going to be huge. The prize money's bigger. The competitors, it's going to be huge. Orange County Convention Center, November 2nd through the 5th. Titan, we are sponsors. We are the official sponsor. And I believe we will have a special guest there. I'll let you guys know further if we do have a special guest there. But then we'll be right there in Orlando for the Ritz-Carlton Festivals of Speed, which is also on the 5th. So that Sunday, we're going to be at the Olympia and Festivals of Speed, literally in Orlando. We'll be back and forth from the hotel to this show to that show. We'll be all over the place. Come by the Festivals of Speed. Great show. McLarens, Lambos, Bugattis, Hellcats, all kind of Rolls Royces, Phantoms, everything. Nice high-end cars. Come by, check out the cars. We have something new on the Titan fleet this year too. We're going to be cranking up the cars so you guys can hear the engines, you can hear the horses, hear the power. But it's a great time. That's that's Festivals of Speed in Ritz-Carlton. More car stuff. You know, we love cars, we love fashion. Cars and Couture, that's going to be November 18th. So that's going to be 2 weeks after the Ritz-Carlton, November 18th. And again, that location is to be determined. It might be in St. Pete, but don't mark. Oh, whoa, we do have.
Is it at the Motor Enclave?
Okay, it just came up now. Literally, as we're pulling up, it popped up. Okay, so Cars and Couture, 11/18, November 18th. That is on Falkenberg Road in Florida. It's at the Motor Enclave.
Yeah.
Motor Enclave.
And John has a garage there now. So that's
Nice.
convenient right there.
So if you guys know Falkenberg, everybody knows Falkenberg. Not too far. The jail's on Falkenberg. There's a lot of stuff on Falkenberg, but it's easy to get to. Falkenberg's off of 75. So if you guys are coming off 75, it's literally almost like one light away off the highway. So again, that's 11/18, Cars and Couture at the Motor Enclave, and that's going to be a great show. Titan Medical sponsored event, so you know we'll be in the house. The girls will be there. You can come by, get free T-shirts, hit the iPad, get free info, get some pictures. Get some pictures in the Titan fleet, too. If you want to get a picture in the Hellcat, come by. If you want to get a picture in the Lambo, come by. If you want me to crank up the Lambo, you might crank it up for you. Let everybody hear the horses. So it's going to be a great time. That's the last event I have as of right now on 11/18, Cars and Couture. If anything else comes up in the course of the next week or the following week or weeks coming into these events, I'll definitely let you know. I'm assuming we're going to have probably double this amount of events in the next couple months. So just keep on tuning in. We'll keep on having more and more stuff going on. Yeah, we have a lot of good things going on here at Titan. Very excited. Mike O'Hearn is actually in the house right now. We're going to be doing some collab work with him, a little bit of videos, a little bit of working out. We're going to go train after this. So shout out to Mike O'Hearn. Let me see. Oh, Bless5775 said the show is awesome. I love it. That's what we like to hear, man. Appreciate it. I love hearing stuff like that. So it's always good. Got a lot of people coming on right now. Well, that's pretty much it for this week, guys. I'll be back next week. Titan Lifestyles every week at 2 p.m. I talk about therapy of the week. I talk about events. I talk about crazy topics and my favorite question and answers. If you guys aren't subscribed to our YouTube, make sure you hit the bell so you're notified. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you're subscribed. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Instagram and also Facebook and the podcast. You can listen to me on the podcast every day. You could also check out every show that I've done. I've done like 170 shows so far, and I do them every week. So it's been years now. If you want to check out my podcast, do that as well. I'll see you next week. Be safe out there. I'll see you next week.